just as fine as she can be.
Y'all already know what we got going on. Some foolishness. Thank you for tuning in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And the 105.9.
The vibe.
Dothan, Alabama. Guys, y'all don't even understand.
Oh.
We were playing a show. We've been having a little technical difficulties. And we have had people calling. They ready to get in on these politics. They want to know what's going on, who running.
Yeah.
I know we have Florence. We have pretty much who's running for Florence. I think tomorrow is the last day
for them to sign up
to claim that you're going to be a candidate to run. So we have those people. And also, they're running. Those people that's running. But I
all the districts and the mayor and
everybody. Yeah. So if we have a list for Dothan, if y'all want to send it to us, you can send it to us at info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. But I was looking over the list of candidates, and I was telling you earlier, Mona, I don't remember.
Your life remembered.
No, I don't want to talk about your life remembered. I do, but if you need some shirts, call us at 256-36. We got so many numbers. 256-367-0887. That's it. 256-367-0887.
Oh,
but if you need some shirts, I know. Listen, Mona been gone for so long. That's the spirit, as our pastor would say, the spirit jumping off of her. But I was getting ready to say, this is my first time I've seen this many, so many.
Candidates.
The candidates actually having somebody run against them.
Okay.
I've seen it a lot of times. They were unopposed. They didn't have anybody running against them.
Right.
But the mayor has 7 for the city of Florence. So Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, all of y'all send us your list of who you have running for those editions. But we'll have all those. We're going to get all those together.
So you're saying that the city of Florence got 7 candidates
for mayor?
For mayor.
Yes.
Okay.
7 candidates for mayor. As of right now, I ain't never known.
It's going to be good.
I mean, everybody said, let me get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, let me do something. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah. District 1 has 3 candidates running. District 2 has 3. District 3 has 3. District 4 has 2. District 5 has 4. And District 6 has 2. The only position that does not have a candidate running against them as of today is District 1 school board.
District 1 school board.
But everybody else, District 5 school board as well. But everybody else has someone running against them.
Okay, then it's going to be good. I can't wait.
Yeah, so.
I mean, because it ain't fun if you don't have no competition.
You like competition?
I like competition.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because, what? They got to have a debate. They got to tell what they're going to do.
Well,
you got to figure out which one you want for your community and stuff like that. That makes it exciting.
But I believe they've been telling what they're going to do. But everybody like, okay, we're going to see.
Well, I know they've been having a lot of sit downs to talk to people and stuff like that.
A lot of meet
people
and greets.
Need to go out and meet and greet these people to see who's running to be over your district.
Right. Or your city.
Yep.
So I know we had a couple of city officials or city people that's candidates running for different positions that have been calling in while we had technical difficulties. You can call in. Our call-in number is 256-365-1000. Again, that number is 256-365-1000. Mona laughing at
y'all
me.
call in because Got a caller.
We got a caller.
Caller, you're on the air.
Yes, this is candidate Ray Simpson.
Okay.
Hello, how are you today?
Oh, we're doing great, doing great. Do I need to turn my radio down?
Yes, sir. Turn your radio down.
Am I coming in pretty good?
You're coming in good, but just turn your radio down just a little bit. We're having a little
Let me
echo.
see. I'm trying to get your voice up here too on my phone here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, like I said, y'all call in. We have candidate. He's actually you're a candidate for what position?
For mayor for the city of Florence.
Okay. So, Mr. Billy Ray Simpson, he's calling in. He's a candidate for the city of Florence. So what is your platform that you're running on, Mr. Simpson?
Well, you have to understand something about being the mayor. The mayor is not trying to be a department head. He's not trying to be a city council. A mayor is mostly an overseer that facilitates certain things that the council don't. Now, I have been going up there for 20 years and have worked with 5 mayors already. Jordan, Irons, Haddon, Holt, and Betterton. Now, a lot of people just come to complain because they got a problem. But we need some people that's not trying to break down or divide the city. We need somebody that's trying to unify the city. So you don't come to tear down, you come to build up. You come to promote, you come to encourage our leaders to do a good job. And that's what I've been doing for 20 years. As a candidate for other times, I've also run for office, came short, but I still continue to do what I know I need to do, is represent our citizens, because a lot of our citizens don't have the courage to go up and speak truth to power. And I work with certain ones that are in leadership that we can continue to do things to help people that really need help, but to also continue to promote and encourage our leaders that's already been elected to do a better job. Now, many come without knowing anything about government. They look good, they talk good, they walk good, and they come for the wrong reason. But I believe all of them got a good heart. They really want to do a good job. But the thing is, when you get in politics and you get in political matters, you're going to have all kinds of devils coming at you to get you into things that you shouldn't. Now, when I'm chosen and elected the next mayor of Florence, Alabama, I will always concentrate on breaking the power of greed, racism, sexism, and all the isms and schisms that causes unfairness, inequality, disunity on our city and community. Our city government would not seek to enrich any person or particular business. My position as mayor in our city is not in the business to make profit for itself or others. As mayor, I will facilitate in fairness to all our business owners the same opportunity for them to enrich themselves with good customer service to all people. All of our citizens and residents will be considered as humans first with respect to help with their situation and condition. Our kids and elderly citizens will always have my love and protection to solve their problems and make life better for them. This is not something I just promised to do in the future. This is something I've been doing as a dad and minister in Florence for over 20 years. Now, thanks for listening. Now it's your turn to speak.
Okay, Mr. Billy Ray. That was enlightening, and thank you for letting people know what you stand for and what you plan to do when you run for mayor. And good luck to you.
Well, like I said, whoever wins, I'm going to help them to do a good job in this city. But I believe I can do the best job. And thank you so much for what you all do in y'all service. And I appreciate what y'all are doing today. Thank you.
Well, you're so welcome. All right, guys. That was candidate Billy Simpson. Billy Ray Simpson, he's running for mayor of Florence, Alabama. He's told y'all what he wanted to do. Thank you, Mr. Billy Ray.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
So y'all call in. As we stated earlier, we are talking about. We were saying this is the most we've seen people actually running.
Yes.
And my thing of it is, you should not complain if you're not going to do something.
Well, that's true. And I mean, but a lot of people, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to complain if they don't even vote. So we need to just come together, vote for whoever you think is better for your community. We're not going to tell you who to vote for. We can't tell you who to vote for. We're not going to tell you who to vote for. We're not going to tell you who we're going to vote for. But you guys need to just research, do your research, and you'll know who you want.
Yeah, that's the biggest part. See, go out and get you. That's just like a person. The Lord does not make a perfect person.
No,
So
nobody's
therefore,
perfect.
none of our candidates are perfect. So therefore, some of the promises they may not be able to uphold on them.
Right.
But at the same time, we should allow them a chance to do what they say they're gonna do. And if they don't, that's when you seek other people.
That's true. Y'all should learn from the president. A lot of people messing around and finding out. So
Well, he told you Mona, don't come in.
well, now some of that stuff he said he had nothing to do with. He didn't have no
Look,
part in
y'all
that.
president, look,
So-
he said in the beginning what he was gonna do.
He
Folks
did.
just did
He
not
did.
believe him.
But I'm still on that Project 25, the 2025. He said he had nothing to do with that. He doing everything that's in that project.
Yeah, but basically he knew he knew what he was gonna
But
do.
everybody, I mean, Stevie Wonder could see that this man was gonna get in there and do what he do. So now people are regretting. Some people still, hey, howdy ho for him. But some people are like, I can't believe I did this.
Right.
So I mean, they didn't do their research. They were basing it off of
One or two things.
colors, gender, all this other stuff, and the LGBTQY and all that.
But a lot of things that I have noticed too, a lot of people were racist all along, but you just didn't realize they were racist.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just bringing out the true color of a lot of people. Caller, you on the line?
Hey, this is Bonnie Grant. How you all doing?
We're
Hello,
good. How you,
how
Miss
are you?
Bonnie?
All right, sitting out here at McDonald's on Florence Boulevard. I had to go. I had a doctor's appointment today, so I'm sitting out here just chilling with the AC running. Well, listen, let me tell you something. I was born and raised on the West Side since I was 2 years old.
Okay.
And I tell you, if they don't do something about that man up at that store, they need to get him out. And we need a grocery store on the West Side. A lot of people can't drive. They can't ride that little NAPCO van. They don't have the money to get on there.
Which
And
store
we
you
need a
talking about,
grocery
Miss
store on the
Bonnie?
West Side.
You talking about
That
Wilson?
Wilson store up there.
I heard Wilson. I heard that somebody took over that
nothing.
Wilson. I heard somebody bought it.
Well, I hope they do something with it. We need a grocery store on the West Side.
Now,
Somewhere.
I hadn't been
And,
over there yet, Miss Bonnie, but they said it's better in there.
Mhm.
I hadn't been over there, but more cars be in the parking lot and stuff now.
Okay, so that's
I'ma
one
check
thing
it
you
out.
want.
I haven't been over there either. Yeah, that's one thing I want, and I pray that the good Lord put good people in their position what they running for. I was gonna run for District 1, but I changed my mind. So on down the line, I will be 70 years old next year. The next time they do it, I think I'm gonna run for the West Side. So I was born and raised. You want to see things done right, equal to everybody, and main thing, you put God first, and everything else will fall in place.
Miss
But,
Bonnie, you was
we
gonna
gonna
get in
pray about
office.
She said she gonna run in
Yeah,
4
come
years
on.
from now, 74.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna run. Yeah, I'm running. That old 74 girl. That's the year I graduated from Break High School. So
That's a
gonna be good
sign right
gift for
there.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Lord has put in my vision. I'm gonna run. As long as I got breath in me, and I was born and raised on the West Side, and I want things to be done right for everybody.
Well,
No
you
matter
still
what
got
color
time
you
to
are.
run
We
this
gonna
year.
do this.
You got until
Well,
tomorrow.
I'm a prayer about it, baby. Yeah, I got my children, I got my elders, so I got a lot on my plate right now. You know, like you say, you wear too many hats in the church. I got too many hats on my head.
You
so
got
I'm
too
gonna-
many
I'm gonna take
eyes
it
in the
easy,
fire,
baby.
Miss Bonnie.
That's right. Well,
Yes, but anyway, we hope this election turn out real good. Get out and vote. And I tell anybody, if you ain't a registered voter, don't say nothing to me. Don't come in my face saying nothing. You ain't got nothing to say. I'm a registered voter, and I'm proud to be I've been a registered voter since I was 18 years old. My dad, when we turned 18, he said, y'all got to go vote. He said, not you got to move on. And I'm proud to be a registered voter. Your vote does count. Yes, your vote counts. That's your right, and I'm glad to be a registered voter. And I love you, Mike. I love you all, and I will see y'all Saturday night. I'm gonna get my boots on the ground.
all right.
Love you too, Miss Bonnie.
All right. All right, guys. So
Love y'all. Y'all have a great day.
yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, y'all heard Miss Bonnie said, and that is important. Y'all make sure you are registered to vote for this upcoming election. The election is August the 26th for the Shoals area. I do know that. For Dothan, we'll get that information as well for you. But I do know tomorrow is the date that everyone has to declare if they're running for election or re-election or whatever. So that is tomorrow. I do know that part. So we'll have an updated list Friday.
All right.
So Miss
Well-
Bonnie was talking about she'll see us on
Saturday.
So y'all make sure y'all come on out to Keith Washington. And guess what I found out, Mona?
Let me hear.
Off the Chain band will be in the house.
Oh, wow.
I love Off the Chain.
I do too.
A lot of people you hadn't heard them in a long time, but Off the Chain band will be at the Keith Washington concert on Saturday with Ladies of Passion. We will have Fonda Skipworth from Skipworth Production will be the host.
Okay.
And we want to thank Lady
Lady Joe.
Lady Joe is bringing this concert here. She's from Atlanta. So it's a lot going on. People are really bringing things to the Shoals area. So make sure y'all go
we
out.
need it, but
Yeah.
they need support.
Yeah, make sure y'all support this event. You can walk in and buy tickets, but if you want to get tickets ahead of time, if you call the radio station, come to the radio station and get tickets. You get $10 off your ticket. So the radio station, we do have tickets. So that's for this coming Saturday. Keith Washington will be at the Renaissance Resort and Spa, formerly known as the Marriott. So y'all make sure you get your tickets and go on over to that event this coming weekend. What's one of Keith Washington songs, Mona? I already know you know, because if don't nobody else know, Mona be on
Are
the
you
music.
still in love with me? That's one
Oh.
of them.
I like that.
And kissing you. Kiss, you know.
The choir president done broke out with a tune and forgot the song. But anyway, y'all come on out to the Renaissance Resort and Spa. Again, Off the Chain band is going to be there. And Keith Washington will be live on the show tomorrow during our 1 o'clock hour. So
Y'all chime in.
y'all chime in, call in, maybe giving away some tickets. I got 2 tickets to give away today.
Today.
Yeah, so you can call in and sing some tunes of Keith Washington's song. Got a pair of tickets to give to you. So the call in
You gotta
number.
sing a key. You gotta actually sing, not just tell us the name of the song.
No, you got to sing a little bit.
know the words.
I mean, we ain't had a good laugh or a good song. We ain't gonna laugh at you, but we just want
I am.
to get involved. Get involved. Y'all can laugh at Monica. She didn't even know the song. Just laugh. But y'all call in the name and give us Keith Washington song and give us a little bit of tunes on it. The number is 256-365-1000. That's 256-365-1000. I've been missing y'all, everybody. Make sure you download our
I
app.
miss y'all too.
That's Knox Media Group. Download our app, Knox Media Group. And when you go to our website, that's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org. Go ahead and get your Jamal Bryan. Man, we got so much going
Got a
on.
lot going on. Y'all better come on.
Jamal
Get with it.
Bryan will be in Florence on August the 29th at the Renaissance Resort and Spa. And with his tickets, if you get your early bird tickets, Denter is included. So get your church together, get all your girlfriends, your brothers, your pastor friends, whoever, your singing groups, get them together and get your tickets for what you laughing at, Mona?
It's a Denter.
Denter.
Denter will be served. y'all.
Denter will be served, and you will get your little tea. little tea and water.
It's gonna be some tea.
Yes, some
Milo.
tea. I don't know what kind, but it's gonna be some. So y'all come on out to that event. We have a lot of different events going on. I promise you, Master P
No Limit Soldiers.
gonna be in Huntsville on this Friday.
Mia X used to be my girl. I
Mia
used to
X was your girl.
listening to me. She was my role model, one of my role models. She was a big girl.
Uh-huh.
And back then, big girls,
Didn't exist.
I'm not gonna say they didn't exist, but they wasn't accepted.
Mhm.
I don't feel like they were accepted in social media. But Mia X and Kelly Price, all them paved the way for fluffy women.
Mona said for the fluffy women. Well, y'all come on out. Go out this coming weekend. I've heard a lot of people say they going to this concert.
To the Master P.
Master P and the No Limit Soldiers reunion.
Now, it's missing two that I really enjoy listening to. C Murder
Mm-hmm.
and Mystical.
Okay.
Mystical was my favorite one because he raspy. He's so raspy.
You like that?
I love it.
You ain't like Sick the Shocker?
Sick the Shocker is okay. He was skinny and stuff. But he was okay. But Mystical, I don't know, he just seems so manly.
So y'all make sure you get your tickets to that. So that's going on, and tickets are still on sale. You can visit the Orion ticket box and get your tickets for that event. I'm telling you, it's so much going on. I don't even know how we keeping up.
Girl, you know how.
We working on some to go on. Dothan has an event.
We are queens.
That's it. Dothan has an event September the 27th, and we working on something for that. Man, I want to be there. Y'all, my favorite is going to be there.
Why you want to be there? Tell everybody why you want to be there.
The 69 boys going to be there. You have to understand. Listen, I love me some 69 boys. If I didn't learn any other dance when I was in college, I learned the Tootsie Roll. I learned the Tootsie Roll.
The Tootsie Roll. Okay. Did you do the butterfly?
Yes.
I think it's the same thing.
It is. I think it is. But one of your legs go way out and the other ones go.
Oh, that's why the butterfly go way out.
The butterfly is kind of like way, it kind of fans.
Because in the song it say, this ain't the butterfly, this is Tootsie Roll.
Right. The butterfly, your legs kind of wave.
So on the Tootsie Roll, do you roll your Tootsie?
You gotta roll.
You roll your Tootsie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's the difference.
Y'all, Tamika like 69 boys.
I'm going to have them at my 50th birthday party. Yeah. Y'all. See, there she go. I ain't Mr. Petty in this at all. But anyway, I'm glad you're back, Mona. I'm
glad to be back. I missed y'all. I did.
But anyway, we're talking about the upcoming election. If you're a city official, no matter if you're in Dothan or wherever. We had a caller. What was he saying earlier that he was from Dothan?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't forget?
Which one? The one I was talking to?
Yes.
He said that I don't know.
See? Well, anyway, we've had candidates calling from Dothan. We've had people calling from different places. But if you would like to be live on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, or V 105.9, call us 256-365-1000 and let us know what your platform that you're running on. What made you run? Because some people, that was my thing. What? I'm telling you, I have never seen 7 people running for the city for the mayor of Florence. I ain't never seen them.
Well, they're gonna be some strong people to deal with.
7.
Have you ever thought about being a mayor?
No.
Never?
No. I've never.
I thought about being the president.
I have never really considered politics.
Oh, goodness. Me
No.
neither.
I've never.
Presidency, though.
I can see you.
You can see me as the president?
No. But I mean, but don't let anybody stop you.
We'll be having parties at the Oval House.
That's why you won't make it. You're going to be like Trump. Ready to be impeached.
They ain't going to impeach Trump.
They
didn't impeach him the last time. They ain't going to impeach him this time. But he's doing some.
Yeah. But, I mean, this is my other question. Do you think a lot of do you think he has really truly brought a lot of racism out?
Yes. I think the race, a lot of it's stronger.
Yes.
I think when he got in the office, people were like, okay, so the leader of the country is open with his. I'm going to be open with mine.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is he has Secret Service. They don't.
They don't care.
Hmm.
They
They
don't.
mess around and find out too.
They don't care because they like.
If you look at the videos on Facebook, they be messing around and finding out. A lot of them.
I just did not realize.
A lot of Karens came out. They said they need to put the YNs on the Karens.
I don't know what they got going on.
You know what a YN is?
No, you have. You keep me up on all of the hip hop.
You know what an OG is, right?
Oh yeah, I know what an OG is.
Okay, then you got your YNs.
Oh,
You got your BBs.
there
You got your unks.
Okay. There you go.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna leave you alone. But yeah, y'all, get out and vote. That's the topic of the show today. Know your community.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. Y'all know I come with the news. I know you guys know about the couple off TikTok. That's the biggest thing on TikTok today this week. It's just this guy, this man and woman, they took pictures. They took maternity pictures and stuff. They was getting ready to have a little baby and stuff. And they seemed so happy. That a lot of people can make themselves look a certain way on Facebook or social media, and it'd be a totally different story behind closed doors. So this was a couple. They seemed happy. They was getting ready to have a baby. They were married. And the guy went live one day. The woman was coming home. He had said that she had been out for 2 days, and she come in and they get to talking to each other about what each other has done in the relationship or what have you. So to me, if you listen to that girl talk in the video, she was nervous. She was really nervous, but she was laughing, laughing it off and stuff. She was smiling, giggling and stuff. So she brought up a name. I can't think of the name, but she brought up the name, and the guy told her, if you say it, I'm gonna unalive you. So he didn't say unalive, but I'm not going to say what he said. But he said, if you say it, I'm going to unalive you. And she was like, well, y'all ain't going to get that tea today because I don't want to die today. But she ended up dying. He killed her basically on live.
There you go with all them crazy stories. I think you should have made a movie.
I told Tyler Perry to call me. I got some ideas. But anyway, he killed her. And he ran off. So the police found him. And when they found him, he killed himself.
Wow.
So, I told this story for people to be aware. Stop playing in people's face. Basically, just stop playing in people's face. Stop playing with people's emotions. Let people know up front what it is. They just had this baby. And now that baby is without a father and a mother because over some foolishness. So that's all I had to say about that.
Well, it's not funny, but it's just like, you can't trust people. You can't trust people or whatever. And some people be sitting there. I think people are just malicious now. They always.
I agree with you.
They really, truly know.
I'm not saying everybody, but yeah.
No. A lot of people. A lot of people are very malicious. They know what they're doing. They know how to get to you.
And they sit back and watch with a smile on their face.
They sit back and watch. And then when you start reacting a different way, they like, wow, I didn't know they would act that way.
Yeah. How did you not know that?
How
would you act?
Yeah. And so I think that's a lot of the issues that's going on now. A lot of people don't realize people are tired of being tired.
Yes, they are. And I mean, I try not to play with folks because in a relationship, in the workplace, and church, wherever you at, stop playing with these folks.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah. But I think that's a lot of the issues that's going on right now.
People playing with people.
People are playing with people.
Now, back in the day, you probably could have done it.
You can't do it now.
You should. I mean, you shouldn't have done it back in the day. If you did, you're bad. But what I'm saying now, today, you can speak to somebody and they'll kill you.
Right.
And that's the sad part about
then
it.
a lot of
People are
people have
so
more-
on edge.
And a lot of people have more mental anxiety now,
Yes.
or emotional anxiety.
Yes.
So
I
therefore,
have social anxiety.
girl, please. But anyway, it's like, you can say something to a person and they on the edge. People don't know how to hold conversations. And I think a lot of that comes with texting because of text messages.
Text message, email.
And then they read it and they take it the wrong. If you send a text, they read the text and take it the wrong way. I almost don't even know how to text.
Okay. I'm going to just give you an example.
Okay.
You're in a relationship and the person's true colors come out.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that person is either a violent person or just, got mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to tell him nothing in his face. If we're going to break up, it ain't going to be in your face.
You gonna text?
I'm going to text him.
How they gonna get their stuff?
Huh?
See, that's why I don't let them bring their stuff to the house.
Well, if they got stuff there, set it outside on the porch.
They still got to come back to your house. But anyway,
But they can come in here.
yeah. But those are things that you got to look at. But also, it's just too much. It's too much. Did you see that the young man with the Texas murder, Kaleem, is that his name?
I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking about. The little track runner.
Yeah. He is actually there indicting him on the grand jury indicted him on manslaughter.
I think that's wrong. That's just my personal opinion.
Why do you say that?
Because if I'm not mistaken, they said that boy had been bullied by that person.
Mm-hmm.
So he was probably scared, traumatized by the last time, and he just wanted to defend himself. He probably didn't even mean to kill that boy.
Well, of course, I don't think he meant to intentionally kill him. And I'm with you, stories, it's been different stories to that. But I just feel like, and this is going back to our conversation, what we were saying earlier, is race really being shown now? I believe if the shoe had been turned and it was a black boy that was killed,
it would have been an accidental
It
death.
would have been an accident.
I agree. And a lot of people say y'all always pull the race card. Say what you want to say.
No,
but
I didn't really look at race.
Face reality.
Well, I guess I've been sheltered for a long time because I really, truly did not look at race as the way I look at it now. Caller, you on the air?
Man, you let Mona get on the air talking about that crazy stuff. I thought we had enough of that.
Listen, I've been multitasking, so therefore I left her alone for a minute, so she had.
That's the hot topic. That is the hot.
You left on that.
That's the hot topic now. That's a crazy story.
Mona, why didn't she? Didn't. Let me tell you something. I keep telling y'all, believe folks when they say something to you.
I know that's real.
Take folks at their word. When that man say, "I'm gonna do something to you," she should have said,
She should have went out of that door.
Because that wasn't the first time.
No,
and she knew it.
Yeah, I think he probably.
That's why she said she wasn't. That's why she said she wasn't gonna say nothing. Because she knew it. But like you said, she should have ran up out of there then.
Yes, because he said, "If you say it, I'm gonna kill you." And he probably said it.
She was cheating on that man. She probably messed with some other dude. And I told you, you can't be playing with these folks out here.
You can't.
You now, these folks coming out the bushes.
Well, at the beginning, he had put on there that she had been gone for 2 days. So, but I
See, that's
think
what I'm
they
talking
had
about.
just had that baby. I think that baby was still a newborn. I'm
Well,
not.
Mona,
I'm
that's why
not.
you cut them bushes. That's why you cut them bushes down around your house.
Mona, you cut
To
your
me, you
bushes
go to Mona
down.
house, she ain't got no bushes. She cut all them bushes down.
I had to
That
trim
tie
them
went
down.
flat. That tie went flat one time. After that,
You
Mona said,
need to
cut
go.
all the bushes. I need to be able to see.
I mean, when you recognize is some kind of mental illness there, or that person is just really,
Got some problems.
thrown off or whatever, you better try to get help or leave that person alone, because something gonna happen. One of y'all gonna end up needing some of that juice.
Well, yeah, we got some juice. Matter of fact, if you need that juice, you know anybody else that needs the juice, make sure y'all come see us. SK Mortuary. SK Mortuary. Yeah, we got the juice for you.
Keep it
But Mona, that's something to talk about. And I heard Tamika talking about that's why she don't let them come over there. Bring no clothes.
Nah, I say don't
I'm
leave.
like,
You're not leaving no bags at the house because that you don't have no reason to come back. You know, Mona like to move them in.
I know.
Hey, but Tamika, folks ain't got to move in no more, and they still crazy.
Boy, they crazy. Yes,
They
definitely.
are. You got to watch out for that.
Because I
And
think
now
I'm
it's not
borderline.
men. Right, I'm saying it ain't just men now. It's men and women crazy.
It is. It is. You don't play in nobody's face, man. It's getting dangerous out here. It make me want to be a nun.
You don't even have to be in a relationship. You
It's
could be
gonna
a
take, it's
friendship,
gonna take
Mama.
more than that for you to be a nun, Mom.
No. Oh,
But anyway,
goodness.
hey, I'm gone. Hey, thank y'all for coming on the air. We appreciate y'all, and y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you for
Bye.
calling, caller.
All right, guys, that was the old school preacher, and y'all got the choir president and the church secretary with you today. So we thank you for locking in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That's 105.1
The music muscle of the show.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
Make sure you down-
Dothan, Alabama.
She don't know where she is. She don't know she in Dothan, Canada, at war.
I need to be in Bora Bora.
You wouldn't even know what to do in Bora
Yes,
Bora.
I would enjoy that.
You
beautiful-
got to get on a plane to get there.
I'll take a boat.
Oh, girl, please. See? But anyway, guys, y'all make sure y'all download our app. Make sure y'all follow our social media platforms. We have several different social media platforms. Make sure you follow them. What's some of our social media platforms, Mona?
Facebook, iHeartRadio, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon, Twitch, and Pandora.
That's right. So make sure if you visit our different social media platforms, make sure you go ahead and get your tickets because we got some different things going on this
We
weekend.
have a Snapchat page.
That's what you like. That stuff don't be disappearing. That's why you like that page.
Why I like the page?
Because you think that stuff be disappearing.
No.
And then you like them filters.
I do love the filters.
See,
love
already.
the filters.
I already know why you like it.
But I don't care about the stuff disappearing. I have nothing to hide.
Anyway, visit our social media platforms. You will see all of the different events we have going on this weekend. Like I said, you can get your tickets for the Master P that's going on Friday night. On
Okay.
Saturday is Keith Washington. We have tickets to give away for Keith Washington. So y'all make sure y'all call in. The number is 256-365-1000. That's 256-365-1000. Make sure you call in for the Keith Washington tickets.
Y'all know y'all want to hear Keith Washington.
And I want to hear Keith Washington, but I definitely like to hear Off the Chain Band
Yes.
and Ladies of Passion. You hollering, yeah, you don't even know who that is.
I do know Off the Chain.
Okay.
I think I got up on stage with them one time during the Handy Fest.
Did you?
Yes, ma'am. Sung Superwoman.
I would like to see that.
Girl, it was fire.
So y'all make sure y'all come on out because Mona trying to say she's gonna be on the stage.
I ain't say that.
So that's going on. And if you visit our website, go ahead and get your early bird tickets for Jamal Bryant. That's going on August the 29th at the Renaissance Resort and Spa. Those tickets are on sale right now. And as I said earlier, Denter
Dinner. She said dinner will
Dinner.
be served.
Dinner will be
Old
served.
school preacher, you hear that?
Dinner will be served. Dinner, DINNER. Dinner will be served with those tickets. So you get to see Jamal Bryant, and we have other
That's
things.
going to be real good.
Yeah. So get your church to get their tickets. And like I said, early bird tickets, they go off sale next month. So make sure you go ahead and get your early bird tickets now, because they're going to increase.
Yeah, y'all better go and get them now.
Get 'em now,
Don't wait
get-
until August the 28th.
No, don't do that. I mean, don't do that. Let's not do that.
Might be too late.
Yes. So make sure you go ahead and get your tickets for.
I'm not an
tomorrow.
early bird, so I'm working on myself though.
Well, you should.
Because it'll be easier.
You stop volunteering for 2 months. You should be ready by now, Mona.
I'm not a morning person.
Well,
Early for me is like 12 o'clock in the morning.
Well, like I said, make sure y'all check on your friends. If you think about somebody, check in on them, text somebody.
Yes.
I lost a friend. I got a text last night, and I had to raise up at the bed. You know, I don't wake up out my sleep too often, but I woke up and saw that
Right.
text, and I was like, God.
Well, my condolences to you.
Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all check on your loved one, check on your friends. If somebody come to your mind, send them a text. Hey, I'm thinking about you, whatever, because I'm telling you, life is short.
Don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted. And go back to what you were saying earlier, playing with people's emotions. You can't do that. I mean, people would disappear on you.
They will.
Be
I mean,
vanishing.
but I just don't get the concept of what's so fascinating about that. Just playing with people.
I don't know.
Knowing the consequences, especially now.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people take people kindness
For weakness.
Mhm. And that's not always true.
No.
Because they're going to be like, what's the movie that Job made me watch the other week?
Straw.
Baby, it's going to be that last straw.
The last straw. The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes.
Man.
Because I promise you, I'm glad I watched that movie.
I told you. It just.
That was it. And that's what people.
That's a hurtful movie. I mean, it's a touching movie, an emotional movie. And it touched me because I'm not saying that I've been where she is, but I can relate to what she's going through. And I promise my eyes was like a faucet. It wouldn't even stop. I couldn't stop crying.
Yeah, but it was a good movie. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you go ahead and see Straw, because I promise you, if I'm telling you it's good, it's good.
It's really good.
It's good. I mean,
I'm a movie freak.
Even
It's
though
good.
Mona called me and asked me to watch the movie, call her back. She said, "Call me back. We gonna talk. We was gonna be like the book club. We gonna talk about the movie after the movie." And man, when I tell you, Mona didn't answer the phone until the next day, and it was not late.
Something happened.
Ain't no
The
telling.
phone's been messing up.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna let her go with that, but I know she ain't answered that phone.
Girl.
Yeah, she did not answer the phone. So, but make sure y'all go ahead and watch
Straw.
And
also I watched Sinners.
I did not watch that yet.
Sinners. I can't look at Michael B. Jordan like that because he looked like my nephew. So, but people are crazy about Michael B. Jordan with the little gold in his mouth.
Okay, well, I'm about to watch that next, I guess.
And he got a twin on there.
On the show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have to watch that next. I don't know what day that's going to be.
He's a good actor. I think him and Aaron Pierre might be the next Denzel.
Oh, you like that anyway. That
Aaron Pierre.
Yeah,
that's Mufasa.
Yeah, you wanted to watch that anyway.
No. Aaron Pierre went in there, but Michael B. Jordan, he was in there. And I mean, it's a really good movie. People need to watch. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm not going to watch it because of spirits and stuff like that. Look at the spirits you got around you every day.
You're right.
I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but you better look at your house. Sweep around your own front door.
Some of them can't sweep around their own front door. Some people don't see past their door.
And I done said that I need to sweep my porch.
Well, anyway, we started out today talking about we want to thank the candidates that called in. But if you are in Dothan or the Wiregrass area, wherever you are, if you are in the Shows area, make sure y'all call in and let us know your different platforms of why you're running. We're going to be talking about it. And like I said, I was actually just very shocked on
How many?
every city council person, every mayor. Everybody has an opponent.
So you're saying, see, I'm usually in the past, I didn't dab into politics and stuff. It hurt my head and I just didn't want to deal with it. But now, since I got older and wiser, I pay attention to stuff now. And you're saying that in the past, it usually just be like one person.
Oh, yeah.
running.
Not everything. The mayor got 7 people. The city of Florence mayor position has 7 candidates.
Well, I think we need to give them applause because you know why?
Why?
That's 7 people that's trying to make a difference.
Well,
what kind of difference they're trying to make, I don't know. I got to do my research. but they want to make a difference. They see something that's happening here and they want to be a part of making it better. I hope.
Yeah. I mean, I have never seen 7 people running for one position.
Well, it's going to be interesting. You got more options.
Well, you got a lot of options. They both gonna be split split it is split. Wow. I'm
familiar with some of the candidates. Some of them I'm not. So the ones that I'm not familiar with, I need to do my research on.
Yeah. We need to go to some meet and greets because I don't really know many of the mayor or even met. I don't think I've even met a lot of the different candidates for mayor.
Okay.
I know Steve Holt was previously mayor.
Okay.
Bill
Before Betterton,
okay. Yes. Mr. Bill Griffin, he's currently city council now.
Okay.
And Ron Tyler, he used to be the chief of police.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Billy Ray Simpson, he actually called in. He said for 20 years he's been running and supporting the different mayor position.
And I like what he said. If he don't get it,
he's still going to support
the person that get it. You don't find that often.
Yeah. And then we met the CJ McCoy. I've never met Ricky Pickett. And I've never met or heard of Anthony Britnell.
Okay. Me neither.
So those 2 I have not.
So we're going to have to do our research.
Yeah, we got to do our research on them. So that's 7 candidates for one position.
It's going to be good.
It's going to
be epic.
There you go with your word. It's going to be very interesting.
So let me ask you a question. So when the time comes, they're going to announce everybody at one time, the mayor and the district.
Everybody vote on the same date.
Okay.
August the 26th.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody vote together.
All right. You want to hear another story?
Not crazy. Is it real crazy?
It's not real crazy, but it's kind of crazy, you know?
Okay. Come on, Mona. What you crazy?
I don't talk about stuff unless it jump out at me and I'll be like,
a lot of your stuff jump at you.
Okay, so can you imagine being on a first date and
I don't even want
you go to the bathroom, y'all ordered the food and stuff, you go to the restroom, you come back and your date ate your food.
What?
Your date.
So they brought the food to the table while you were in the bathroom?
No, they brought the food to the table before you went to the bathroom.
See, I probably wouldn't have left my food because I'm telling you, I'm one of them weird. I'm a weirdo.
Well, this man.
Do you leave your food on the table and come back to it?
No, I'm gonna eat my food.
Exactly. You better go to the bathroom before your food get there. That's their fault.
Well, no, that's crazy. Why would you eat somebody else's food and you got food in front of you?
First of all, why you leave your food? I'm not leaving my food.
Well, he probably had to go. He might have had a nervous stomach.
So the woman ate the man's food?
The woman. He took her out to eat.
She was greedy.
He said, when I saw you, you were so beautiful and stuff like that. And And I was wondering, why are you single? He said, this right here let me know why you're single.
Yeah.
Because she was rude. And then he should have left her if he picked her up, he should have left her where she was at when he saw her.
What'd she do?
I mean, her hair. She had a wig on, but it was like a half wig. So, so the half wig was wavy in the back.
And the front was
was her natural hair, like natural hair that hadn't been straightened or curled or nothing. It was just like she had washed her hair and combed it. That's how the front looked. But anyway, he was just like, why did you eat my food? And she said, I thought you was finished.
See, she retarded.
And then she was eating his food and he was like, how you gonna do that? She said, if you're gonna sit there and complain about me, you can dismiss yourself after you pay for this check.
No.
He said, I ain't paying for nothing.
I dismiss myself right now and leave you here with
yes,
this
that attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she was out of a lot of money because she had a whole bunch of food. It was like crab legs, lobster.
Oh, so they ain't go to no cheap place.
No, they ain't got no cheap place. He ain't taking nowhere cheap.
Oh.
But he probably should have took her to McDonald's.
Well, see, that's why she did that.
She had a McDonald attitude. Trying to eat some juicy seafood. But I'm just saying, a first date, first impressions
are lasting impressions.
Yes. And then she said, do you know how many first dates I've been on?
Wow.
Like, is that a flex?
Like
are you flexing that you been on a whole bunch of first dates? That's not a flex. That's showing that you never had a second date.
Right.
So I thought that was weird. I ain't never heard nothing like that. And she was just eating the food while they were arguing. She was just picking the crab legs.
She was crazy.
Very crazy, but
that's what people
do. What's going on in the world today. The dating pool is corrupt.
Lord. And people just, I don't know, people want too much.
So what do you mean by that?
I mean, people, they approach you. I don't even know that men women approach men now as well, but men approach you now and everybody at the first conversation going to bed. No. Jesus.
Well, that's what a lot of women.
Women, that's what y'all.
Not me.
I'm a woman, but I ain't.
No, I said a lot of women. I didn't say all women. I didn't say all women.
No.
A lot of women has been just giving it to them, I guess, if they wanted it. So when they meet another woman that's not for that, it's just like.
Not even, hey, we're going to McDonald's tonight.
McDonald's not
you want me to come to your house?
Not a cheeseburger.
You want me to come over? No, don't come to mine. You're crazy. I mean,
but it do seem like people don't date no more. People don't want to date no more. They just want to go straight to whatever.
Yes. I mean, I have no problem if that's your preference, if that's what you choose to do. But at the same time,
and let it be known if that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for.
But everybody ain't looking just for that.
No. Let that other person decide if that's what kind of relationship. What are you looking for?
What kind of relationship you call it? Because I know you got a name for it.
What? When they just want that.
Mm-hmm. You got a name for everything. So what's the name for that?
I guess it'll be a one night stand. I don't know.
Oh yeah. That sounds about right.
It'll be probably a one night stand unless they liked it. Then that'll be they'll be cuddle buddies.
Cuddle buddies. Okay. Anyway, guys, so we were talking about the upcoming election for the different cities. So y'all make sure we're gonna do us a little more research and get all the candidates for the Wiregrass area. We'll get them for the Shoals area. But I know them signs been going up lately.
I have seen a lot of signs.
Me too. I've only had one candidate to come to my house and want to put a sign in my yard. But I wasn't at home, so they left a note.
And asked you, could they put the sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all.
So the candidates be putting the signs in the yard.
Who you thought put them out there?
I thought the people do.
Well, the people do it for the candidates.
Okay.
But the candidate actually came by my house.
Okay.
Well, that's what the note said. I don't know if that's true or not. But
It might be.
that's what the note said. But anyway, so y'all make sure you go register to vote. And know your voting precinct, know where you're registered to vote at, because a lot of people living in District 1 and you actually registered to vote in District 2. So make sure you know that you're in the right voting precinct. Don't go to District 1 trying to vote and you ain't changed your address.
So when do you know when the last day for them to
change the address to
Yeah.
vote? We're gonna find out. So
well, while you're finding that out, I want to give people a warning. There are people on the internet acting like Indeed.
I've read that.
And people been going to these places and not returning. So if you're going to an interview, you might want to take somebody with you.
I think 7 people went to a certain
Site.
a certain interview and did not come home.
Well, they said that they left and didn't come back, going to an Indeed interview. So you guys watch out for that. People are scamming out here. Be smart about it. Don't go nowhere by yourself.
Right.
And a lot of people, I could take care of myself. You got 5 people after you, and let's see you take care of yourself.
Right. So voter registration deadline for the municipal election that's coming up is August the 11th.
Okay.
And last day to apply for regular absentee ballot by mail is August the 19th. Last day to apply for regular absentee in person is August the 21st. And last day to apply for emergency absentee ballot is August the 25th. And election day is August the 26th.
Okay, then.
So you still have time. So get your address changed. Make sure you do that. So it says for the Alabama municipal elections in 2025, which including for mayor, commissioners, city council, school board, for the last day to change your voting, to change your voting place, that has already happened.
It's too late to do that.
Yeah. So I have some callers calling in from Dothan. Y'all gonna have to call. The number is 256-365-1000. That number is 256-365-1000. You can't call our direct line because we're not able to answer that phone. But make sure you call. The call-in number is 256-365-1000. I just saw we had some numbers calling in from Dothan, but we can't answer that number. So make sure y'all go ahead and get those calls coming in. We want to thank everyone that's tuning in with us every day. Want to thank everybody for giving us the shout out, saying, hey, we missed y'all last week. We did the Juneteenth parade. We want to thank Melissa Harden for putting together
thank you, Melissa.
Such a great parade on last week in Florence for the Juneteenth. Want to thank Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. If you're looking for a church home, come visit us at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. That's 23001 County Road 14 in Florence, Alabama, where the old school preacher is our pastor. Also, if you're wherever you are, if you're in the Wiregrass area, make sure you look up S&K Mortuary. That is a funeral home. Somebody said, I didn't know mortuary mean funeral home. I don't know what they mean. But S&K Mortuary, make sure you go visit. The address is 1039 North Range Street, Dothan, Alabama. And the telephone number is 334-792-4141. So go ahead and call them for any of your funeral needs. And they'll be glad to take care of you. Pilgrim's Pride is hiring. Got an email on yesterday. They're hiring. So make sure y'all go visit the website. That's www.pilgrimspride.com. And that's in Russellville, Alabama. That location is hiring. I mean,
are they hiring for all shifts?
They just said they're hiring.
All right, then. Y'all go out there or call Pilgrim's Pride.
Yep.
Put in your application.
Yes, get your application put in. And also, if you would like to be one of our sponsors for any of our events, make sure you call us at 256-712-2888, and we will be glad to get that information to you, how you can become a sponsor. We want to thank everyone for tuning in to the baddest
Thank
radio
y'all.
station from North Alabama to South Alabama, where we are 105.1
The music muscle of the show.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
All right, guys, y'all make sure y'all get your stuff together for Keith Washington on tomorrow. Keith Washington gonna be live on the radio, and also we're gonna give away 2 sets of tickets tomorrow.
2 sets.
So
So
make
y'all
sure-
be ready.
Yeah, so make sure you get on tomorrow. We're gonna do something different. We ain't gonna make you sing, but make sure you tune in and listen to us, and we're gonna have some questions for you. So get ready for that. That's Keith Washington will be live in Florence, Alabama on this coming weekend,
Okay.
the 28th, at the Renaissance Resort and Spa. And if you call the radio station, you can get tickets, $10 off if you don't want to call in and win tickets. So you can do that. Like I said, we got a lot going on, and we want to make sure you are part of our listening audience every day. That's 105.1
The music muscle of the show.
and V 105.9.
The vibe.
We'll be back tomorrow, guys. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked in to us, and we will be right back. Bye.
Bye.
Quad City Kid Ready is going down Saturday, June the 28th at the Renaissance Shows Conference Center in Florence, Alabama. Lady Joe Entertainment presents. It's a concert you don't want to miss. It's the one and only R&B legend Keith Washington.
Loving you all through the
That's
night.
right, live in concert Keith Washington with special guest Lady